I'm going to show you how to build MongoDB reports and data visualizations in real time using Knowi. We'll start by connecting to our MongoDB data source, give our connection a name, test our connection, then save. Now, we're ready to start our first query. Knowi auto-detects the collections within our Mongo database. The collections drop-down menu shows us a list of all the collections within it. Let's go ahead and choose the Sending Activity collection. The Data Explorer on the left lets us know all of the collections and also the fields within those collections. I'm now going to use the Query Builder to select the fields I want to analyze. I'll go ahead and select Customer, Date, Message Type, and Delivered. As you can see, as I was doing that, a native Mongo query was being auto-generated. If I already knew the query I needed, I could have pasted or written the query directly and not use the Query Builder. Now that we have the fields we need, let's go ahead and preview our data. So far, everything looks good. Knowi also facilitates joins across multiple data sources to process, blend, and store combined results seamlessly. So now let's join with a completely different data source, a MySQL database that I connected to previously. I'll go ahead and select the customer table. And if I explore the fields within that table, I'll see that it contains customer address information. So I'll select my key field, which is customer, and other fields I want, such as street and state. So in the Mongo section, we have customer and email information. And in the MySQL section, we get the address for the same customers. Now we'll use a join builder and do a basic inner join. And for my join criteria, on the left-hand side of the query, which is Mongo, I select my key field, customer. And on the right-hand side of the query, which is MySQL, I select my key field, which is also customer. Then we save, then preview the combined results. So here you can see we have customer, message type, date, and the delivered data coming from the Mongo side of the query. But the address information on this side is coming from MySQL. And this combined dataset can now be used for downstream analytics and visualization. Let's go ahead and give our report a name. Then save and run our query. I'm now going to hop over and create a dashboard. Let's give it a name. Then I'll go ahead and drag the query we just created onto the dashboard. By default, it's in grid form, but now I can choose a different type of visualization for it. Now what I want to see is, by customer and by message type, the total number of emails that were delivered. So I'll apply a sum operation here. And I want to go from a data grid to something more like a stacked column chart. And that looks fine, but I want to see the proportion of marketing emails to transactional emails. So I'll go ahead and group it by message type. And that looks better. I want to add this to my dashboard, but I also want to keep the original data grid. So I'll clone this widget and give it a name. Then add it to my dashboard. So what I just did there is I ran one query, but from that one query, I created two visualizations. And this is very important. You can create two queries if you wish, but if you already had all the information from one query, then you can reuse it to create as many visualizations as you want. And from there, you can add drill downs to your dashboards, create trigger alerts and notifications, use Knowi search-based analytics to ask your data questions in plain English and get back results instantly. You can also apply integrated machine learning to your workflows, as well as embed Knowi into your own website or application. I hope you all found this helpful. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.